Israel has confirmed that it has killed the mastermind behind the October 7th attack. Yahya Sinwar, seen as a refugee, a novelist and a fighter by the resistance, was elected as the chief of the Hamas after Ismail Haniyeh's assassination. In our top story today, we question what happens to the hostages and Gaza ceasefire deal. We also question how the axis of resistance will respond to this news.
On Thursday, Israel announced that its military had killed Hamas leader Yahya Sinwar in the Tal al-Sultan neighborhood of Rafah. Israel said it identified Sinwar's body using DNA testing by matching samples from when he was in prison. The Israeli military even released a video claiming to show Sinwar's final moments, when IDF troops spotted Hamas militants entering a building in the ruins of Rafah. They had no reason to suspect that the Hamas chief would be one of them. The troops then deployed a drone to conduct a search of the site, through which the troops then saw a man draped in a keffiyeh, sitting amid destroyed furniture.
Yahya Sinwar hid in the place where our forces were attacking for a long time. We didn't know he was there, but we continued to act with determination. Our forces identified 3 terrorists fleeing from house to house, running. The forces who were in the area attacked the terrorists who split up after being shot at. Yahya Sinwar ran away alone to one of the buildings.
This is the second killing of a top Hamas leader, and it comes just 10 days after Israelis and Palestinians marked 1 year of the brutal war in Gaza. Sinwar was often referred to as a dead man walking. He spent over 20 years in Israeli prisons while serving his sentence. Sinwar learned Hebrew and became well-versed in Israeli affairs and domestic politics. He was said to be one of the key negotiators in the 2011 prisoner exchange deal. He was one of the freed Palestinian prisoners in exchange of Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit, who was captured by Hamas. Sinwar also played a leading role during Israel's 7-week offensive in Gaza in 2014. In 2015, the United States designated him as a global terrorist. His death marks a significant achievement for Tel Aviv, where there was music, dance and celebration on the streets. However, many Israelis fear that this might affect the future of remaining hostages in Gaza.
Netanyahu, don't bury the hostages. Go now to the mediators and to the public and present a new Israeli initiative. Time is running out for my Matan and the other hostages in the tunnels. You got a victory photo, now bring a deal.
Experts believe Sinwar's death will likely give more flexibility and control to the group's political leadership in Qatar. This includes Khalil al-Hayya and Khalid Mashal, key Hamas delegates who are part of the truce talks. After months of disappointment, US President Joe Biden sees the Sinwar killing as an opportunity to end the war. However, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu does not seem to be on the same page.
I told him I was really pleased with his actions, and further that now's the time to move on. Move on, move toward a ceasefire in Gaza, ensure that we move in the direction that we're going to be in a position to make things better for the whole world. It's time for this war to end and bring these hostages home.
Yahya Sinwar is dead. He was killed in Rafah by the brave soldiers of the Israel Defense Forces. While this is not the end of the war in Gaza, it's the beginning of the end. To the people of Gaza, I have a simple message. This war can end tomorrow. It can end if Hamas lays down its arms and returns our hostages.
Time is running out for over 100 hostages who are still believed to be in Hamas's captivity. And the war in Gaza is becoming more and more brutal for over 2 million Palestinians in the enclave, with nearly 42,000 killed so far.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.